Welcome, movers. Thank you so much for joining me on this well-deserved and much-needed stretch class. This is all going to be done seated, so you don't even have to get out of your office chair if you're sitting at your desk. Take a few minutes here and enjoy the stretch and open up the body. So if you've got your chair, bring your chair around. And you can also use a little towel if you'd like to help you get in a little deeper to some of those stretches. I'll meet you on the chair. I'm just going to keep my towel on my lap for now. You can keep it aside. And what I want you to do here is just let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Bring them up to your ears and circle to the back and around. Good. Loosening up the shoulders here. And we're going to reverse that. So I just want you to be mindful of your movement. And if we can move with our breath, that will definitely help us. From here, we're going to inhale up. Hands at heart center, exhale. Let's reverse that. Inhale, heart center, exhale, open. Maybe you give yourself a tiny micro back bend and then fan those arms around. Inhale, hands at heart center. Exhale up. Bring them back to heart center here. Good. And let's go back around. Inhale up. Maybe a micro bend, and then exhale, hands at heart center. And then let's come back around here. Beautiful. From here, we're going to inhale up, and we're going to do what's called a half fold, hands on the thighs, and I just want you to hinge at the hips, so bending at the waist. Round the back here to come back up. And right here at the center, inhale up. Hands on the thighs, exhale, hinging at the hips. Tuck the chin, round the back. Oh, that feels so good. Let's do it one more time just because it feels so good. Inhale up. Hands on the thighs as we hinge, swan diving down. Round, tuck the chin in to come back up. Beautiful. Let's give ourselves a little twist here. So working the spine. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to your right. Just a gentle twist. Hands can come to the thigh and onto your chair. If you want a little bit of a deeper twist, you can definitely hang on to your chair if it's sturdy enough, and then just help yourself by looking over your shoulder. Of course, we don't need to go into those deep stretches. I just want you to find what feels good for you here today. And breathe in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Come back to the center. Let's inhale up. Exhale, we twist to the other side. Hand on the thigh, hand on the chair if you'd like for a little more support. Breathe through this twist here. Twist can be very, what is the word I'm looking for? Intense. I can't even think. Back to the center. Awesome. Let's inhale up again. And this time we're going to swan dive. Hands can come to the thighs or all the way down towards the ankles. Tuck the chin. Reverse swan dive. So inhale, come up. And we're doing all this from the waist. Exhale, hinge at the hips. And inhale up. Good. Exhale, bring your right knee in for me. And just hold it right there. And circle the foot. Reverse that circle. And let's place that leg down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, other knee comes in. And just hold it right there. Circle the foot. Circle the other way. Awesome. And let's place that back down. Go ahead and take your right foot here for me. My dog is in my way, so I'm going to turn this way. We're going to flex forward. You can use your towel for a little support here. And we're going to just inhale at the top. Exhale, let's come down. And what we're really feeling is that calf stretch and the hamstring stretch. You can take your towel around your foot, try not to grab your toes with it, or you can just place your hands at your thighs. What I want you to make sure of is we're not rounding here. Let's just keep a neutral spine. So we're still opening up in the chest. That way we can feel the back of the leg. Good. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, do it again. Try not to hold your breath in these stretches. The more we allow ourselves to take deep inhales and longer exhales, the more we will benefit from these stretches. Good. Inhale up. Great. Let's do that to the other side here. So flexing that foot. She's moved. You can't see her, but she's moved over here now. Inhaling up. Exhale, lean forward. And come on up. I'm going to take it all the way to the top now. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lean forward. The more you open the chest up here, the more you're going to feel it in the back of the leg. Great. And come on up. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take a wide stance on our chair. So we're going to open up here like we would in a deep squat. You can place your towel on the floor or on the back of your chair is fine. We're just going to open up the knees here. So opening up the hips. Our hips tend to get super tight, which can cause knee pain, back pain. So opening up the hips, we don't get to do that much when we're sitting. Hips stay tight. If you like, inhale here at the top and exhale, lean forward and push those knees back a little bit more. One more deep breath. One more long exhale. Let's bring it up. Good. Let's do one at a time. So let's open up one knee here. Maybe we can walk it out a little bit and just gently press it back. Getting that inner thigh stretch here as well. And bring it back to center. Other side, opening up, gently helping and assisting that knee to push back. Great. Bring it back in. Let's do another hip opener here. And we're going to cross our right ankle over the thigh. And again, gently pressing down here. And if this doesn't work for you today, you can give me a nice modified tree. So toe can come up to the calf, and then you can just lean that knee down or keep the toe on the floor and lean the knee down, gently pressing and helping guide it. For here, we're going to sit up nice and tall. And exhale, gently point that knee down. Great, let's do that to the other side. Again, take your options, which can be here, it can be here, or it can be here. Inhale through the nose and exhale gently. Point that knee down. And then take a few or a couple of deep breaths here. Just melting into that stretch. Opening up that hip. Feeling that stretch also on the outside here and in the glute. Nice. Go ahead and come back. Feet on floor. Inhaling up. Exhale, drop your right arm. And if you have a bottom of your chair here that you'd like to hang on to, you can hang on to that as you lean over. Look under your arm. And and come back to the top here. Arm comes down, inhaling up. Exhale, left hand comes down. And look under that arm. So we're trying to get the QL muscle. We're going to do this a couple of times here. Inhale up. That QL muscle is in the low back. The more you're able to kind of open up and look under, the more you're going to feel it in that low back muscle, which tends to be some of the cause when it gets too tight or even weak. And bring it up. Last time here. Let's go on this side. Exhale. Awesome job. Bring it back down. Hands come on the thighs here. You can take your feet apart. We're just going to do a little sitting cat-cow. So from here, I want you just to open a slight back bend, whatever feels good for you, and open the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades gently. And then let's round here. Open again. And round. See if you can move with breath. I like to inhale at the center before I exhale in the pose. Inhale, center during the transition. Exhale at the other pose. Feels so good on the back and the shoulders. Let's stretch out this quad area here. So this may be a little intense, but we're going to kind of lean to one side. Make sure your chair is nice and sturdy. You can hang on here if you need. We're just going to drop that knee. So we're kind of turning into a little lunge, but we're seated. You're going to feel that stretch here. For some of you, it may feel better if you're standing and hold on to your chair. And if you can grab your foot, that is great. So you can do that as well. Otherwise, we're going to tuck our tailbones up and under so you can feel that a little more. And then let's go to the other side. Inhale the transition. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Oh my goodness, my thighs are sore. I don't know about you. Great. Can we do that one more time on each side? Let's do it. Tuck. So when you tuck, you also feel some of that hip flexor, which is great, as well as that quad. Inhale, transition. Drop and exhale, tuck. And breathe. Great. Go ahead and come back. Gotta fix myself on my chair here. Inhale up for me. Exhale, grab your elbow and just reach for the middle. Feel that stretch in the tricep. We can get an added side stretch here by exhaling and gently pull to one side. Back to the center. Drop the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, grab the other elbow. Reach the hands to the center. Added stretch if you want to exhale and gently pull to the side. Now listen, if some of this is, a little bit more challenging, go ahead and come back to center. No worries, because every time you do this, you're going to get more flexy and it's going to feel even better. Alrighty, guys, we're going to inhale up one more time. Exhale, can we fold all the way down? Hold right there. Feel that low back stretch. And I want you to take your hands on your thighs. Crawl it up there and round, coming up again. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands come on the thighs and round up. Let's stretch out our hands here. So palm Gently pull the fingers back. This is going to help us minimize the pain that you might feel when you're gripping weights, especially when you start gripping heavier weights as well. Sometimes we just get this from having like carpal tunnel syndromes from or carpal tunnel pain from just sitting at our desk typing. And release, and we're going to take the other side of that. So now the top of the hand, and just gently press. We're getting those muscles here on the top of the forearm. Awesome. I want you to take that arm and I just want you to mimic a handcuffing position here. Shoulder is going to point forward, so I want you to tell it to come back and down and around. So now we're getting that stretch in the pec area. We're helping that shoulder find its place in its socket there. And release. Good. Other side, inside of the forearm. Wrist, hands. This also will help you in your planks when we start getting to our planks position, our push-up positions. We need our hands and wrists to work properly. Release, and let's go to the other side, gently pressing into the top of the hand. I just want you to feel that stretch along the forearm, the extensor muscles. It probably looks like I double jointed there, but I am stretching the top of the arm. And let's go ahead and take that hand, mimic that handcuff behind you. Shoulder is pointing forward. Let's roll it back and around. We tend to have forward shoulder posture or upper cross syndrome from hunching and rounding. So now we're just helping it to open up here. Awesome job. And relax. You guys, thank you so much for joining me on your stretch day, your stretch and recovery. I can't wait to see you next week. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Tell your friends to join you. Have a good day.